In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove and replace an oil pan on a 2.4 liter Jeep engine, located on the bottom of the engine. Located in the back of the pan, right in front of the transmission, is the oil pan drain plug. This particular Jeep is a 16mm socket or wrench. I'm going to break that free. Now we do have a catch basin right here. Make sure it's lined up. I like to just make sure it's on its last thread, and I put my hand on the top area and get right out of the way. Now that the oil is drained out of the pan, we can start removing the pan, and start with the back shield here on the bell housing. It's a half shield that blocks the back of that oil pan. So to access the mounting bolts, we have to take it down. It's 2 bolts, one here and one there, 15mm socket, and we're just going to back those right off. And just set it aside. So with a 10mm deep socket, and the reason why you want a deep one is because there's 2 studs on this oil pan. There's 13 bolts overall. We're going to start from the back, and I'm going to leave the 2 center ones in. They're only a 6mm bolt, so they're not long. Yeah, we're going to have some rounded ones. I'm going to go around with my 10mm socket and take off all the bolts that will come off that don't have rusted stripped heads. Nice easy oil pan, no brackets in the way. These studded ones are for brackets that go for an automatic transmission. So if you do have an automatic transmission, this will just hold the bracket for the lines. And you can make a note of where they went before you take it apart. Like I said, I'm going to leave the 2 centers in. Now I'm going to have to get a twisty socket for those rounded off bolts, and we'll get those out. Once you do get all your bolts out, I recommend looking at them and replacing any ones that need to be replaced that might have a rounded head, because you will be torquing your oil pan. All right, now we're down to our last 2 bolts. And I'm not going to remove them all the way because we got to take the pan, break it free. Oh, look at that. And that is why you leave them there. Now we're going to take these 2 bolts out. Now with both hands, we'll grab the pan and bring it right down. Now let's get this gasket down and toss it out. Now we're going to clean up the block where the oil pan meets. I'm just going to take a rag first and wipe all the residual oil off. And then I'm going to end up taking a scraper. You can use a razor blade or a scraper. And I want to get this clean. I want to get all the gasket, any RTV that's used, right off. And I will be using parts cleaner on the rag so that I can clean the surface by hand. Probably take some memory cloth, sandpaper to it, and really get it cleaned up. So now I have a rag with a little bit of brake clean on it, or Bots Clean, and I'm going to just give my surface one last quick wipe. So wherever you have metal meet metal and there is a seam, like right here, the timing chain cover, or the timing belt cover, shall I say, oil pump drive, right here is the only place on both sides that you're going to add about 1/4 of a bead of any RTV. Now I have my gasket sitting on top of my pan, and I'm going to bring it up to the surface, line up at least 1 bolt hole, and I'm going to get a good bolt. I'm going to start it by hand. One on both sides. Here we go. Now I'm going to take all the other bolts and put them in. I'm going to put the 2 that had the stud on them. I know where those go, so I'll put those in first, and then I'll put the rest in, plus the new ones I bought, due to these being rounded. If I didn't already tell you, if you do need to replace any of them, they're 6mm by 1.0 pitch, and they're 20mm long. 20 or 16, either one will work. Once I get them all started, then we'll snug them up and torque them to factory spec. And one more. Okay, I'm using a 1/4" 10mm socket with what we call a speed drive so that I can just snug them right up and not over tighten. And I'm just going to go back and forth just like this all the way around. Last one, and then we'll torque it. 10mm socket, and torque wrench is set to 105 inch-pounds. We'll do 2 passes to confirm it's nice and snug. I'm just going to do the same pattern I did from center out in a crisscross pattern. One more time, and this is no preference in which direction. I'll probably start here and go straight around. So now that it has a new pan, I want to double check the drain plug. It comes with the pan. The factory spec is 20 foot-pounds, and that's a 17mm socket. So let's make sure it's good before we continue. Perfect. Now we can install the bell housing half shield. Goes down here. 2 bolts. Yes, it's cleaner. I cleaned it. Snug these up, and then I'm going to torque them to 15 foot-pounds. It's just holding a shield. So now we can fill our oil. The oil fill cap is right here, right in the center of the vehicle on top of the valve cover. I'm going to unscrew this. This particular model doesn't tell you on the cap what type of oil or how many quarts. The manual does say 4 quarts of 530 or 1030, all depends on the climate you live in. We're going to add 530, 4 quarts. Now all the oil has been added. We'll replace that cover. Now that the oil's full, we're going to start it up and run it. But first I'm going to pull the dipstick so you can find the location, which is right here in front of the driver's side of the driver's seat, behind the intake. It's got that yellow handle. So let's start it up. Make sure the red light for the oil goes out. Then we'll shut it off, let it sit for a few minutes, about 2 minutes, and we'll check our level. All right, about 2 minutes has gone by. So now we're going to pull our dipstick out, clean it with a rag, make sure all the oil level is off. Take a look at the reading. You'll see right there all those X's. You have minimal and full. Let's see where it's at. Oh, it's perfect. Look at that. Right there at the full mark. When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.